Alright, we routed the cable for the winch up that corner, up here behind, away from this air-to-air pipe, because it's rubber and plastic down there. I didn't want it, you know, anything near it. I literally cut a foot or better off. It's probably 15 inches. And I got a battery cable end. You know, you trim this back, and then I'll show you, you know, you want to be more than enough cable. All right, you don't want to be short, because it ain't gonna, you'll be screwed if you do. And I'll show you how to solder that on real easy. All right, here's what I got. I got my crack lighter. Make sure it's gassed up, because it's gonna have to run a couple of minutes, and you don't want it to sputter out while you're in the middle of doing this. So make sure you fill it up. I've got it propped up in a socket, so the crack lighter is pointing at it, so I don't have to hold anything. Make sure it's going to fall over, because you're going to have to brace it up, because it's going to fall over on you while you're in the middle of working on it. And then when you're filling this up with solder, it'll fall over and splatter your solder over the damn place and waste it. I pull out a length, fold it up 2 or 3 times so you can just shove it down in there after it starts getting hot. And have some spare laying around. Have your wire sized up, cut, and ready to shove in it. Now, you don't want to fill it all the way up with solder. You want to fill it about maybe half of the way, maybe a little more. And then after you get it filled up, make sure you get it good and hot. And then slowly push that in. Because what'll happen is it's cold. So it's going to actually, you know, cool the solder down as it's going in. So you want to push it in slowly, and you know, it'll slowly heat up, and the solder will penetrate the wire, and then you want to make sure you get it down. And what I've done is, somewhere on here, I actually put a piece of heat shrink, but it probably came off as I pulled it out from under the hood. So I'll get another piece of heat shrink on there, and we'll get working. That's about 2 foot of solder just folded up. Watch this. Still needs more. Alright, here's where it's at, done. As you push it down in there, you can actually watch the solder creep up into the wire. I actually filled it up, probably the width of my finger. And then we're going to put the heat shrink over it, and then I'll show you what it looks like after that. There it is. Now, just attach it to the battery, you'll be good to go.